Today, we're going to be doing a more in-depth overview of our additional services. For a basic overview, please review our additional services video. So firstly, we'll go to settings, lists and zones, and then additional services, and we'll go over to our hand unload additional service. Here, as you can see, we have our requires approval turned on, a display to driver turned on. We also have our driver to collect quantity turned on. We have our show on consignment edit, show on consignment creation also turned on. So now what we'll do is we're going to have a look at the approval process for additional services. As you can see in the requires approval section, we have to be selected when charges are reviewed prior to being invoiced. So if we go to finance, tools, and then additional service approvals, we'll bring up our approval page. As you can see, we have a couple additional services already approved. We have unapproved and rejected also. And as you can see, we don't have any unapproved or rejected. So let's go to an approved additional service, have a look at the settings. We have driver notes, pickup related, quantity to charge, total price, customer locked price, approval notes, and approved. So let's turn approved off and update this additional service. As you can see, it will then go to unapproved, and we can see all the same settings, and we can choose to reject it. However, when you reject an additional service, you have to ensure that you have approval notes entered. So what we can do is we'll go to our driver notes and approval notes, and I'll just enter in some text. It doesn't have to say anything specific. Then, once I've done this, I can successfully reject this additional service. We can then select to update, and once we go to our rejected additional services, you'll be able to see that we have successfully rejected this additional service. So what we can do is we'll go back to our consignment, and we can have a look in our admin tab. We will then be able to see in the admin tab that our hand unload additional service has indeed been rejected, and we have our approval notes there as well. And what we can do is we can click on view approval tools if we need to, and it will take us straight to that specific additional service. What we'll do, again, we can unreject this, which will then send it to unapproved. And then once it is unapproved, we can then approve it. Then again, in our admin tab, we'll be able to see this has now been approved, and we can also adjust the quantity of this additional service. Once we've updated the quantity, this should reflect in our finance section after we do a reprice. And that is a bit of a more advanced additional services overview. Thank you for watching.